Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. So I thought I would jump on. I've not done a video for a while and I thought I'd just jump on and just share with you where I'm at right now in my life and what's been going on, because I haven't done a recipe video in a while or video. So basically I've decided to do a 40-day juice fast. So there won't be any recipe videos for the time being, but I will share my fasting journey with you all. And for those who don't know me, my name's Syra. I'm a doula healer tarot reader, and I'm a holistic practitioner. And if you want to know more about what I kind of offer, and you can go to my website, myhighpriestess.co.uk. But yeah, so I've decided to do a 40-day juice fast. And why have I decided to go 40 days? Well, I knew I wanted to do a juice fast because I kind of went off track a little bit with like the raw foods. I went away on a business trip and I had to eat vegan food, and it was cooked and it was fine, but I just noticed I started to kind of go a little bit off track, and I was eating a bit more of the foods that just my body didn't like. So I knew I was always going to do a fast anyway in February. I did want to do it in January, but I knew the business trip was coming up, so I thought I'll wait till after. But the mind was very powerful, and it created this narrative around, it's okay, you can eat this food because you're going to do a cleanse, you're going to do a detox. So, but then it kept me in that kind of narrative where it was like I was okay to eat these kind of foods. But I really noticed, it was only about a week where I was off track, but I really noticed a shift in my energy. I started to notice how the foods that I would normally not even look at, I was suddenly gravitating towards, like sugar. I don't ever have sugar, and even bread, like things like that. And it just really it humbled me in a way that brought a lot of compassion, because for those who do eat these foods and don't have the inner standing of and the gnosis around how good you can feel, because what transpired very quickly was the brain fog. I felt the brain fog come back on very quickly, and I have a lot of clarity of mind. Like having this brain fog lifted, that's one of the first things I noticed when I went on this lifestyle, and just juicing in general, is when you do have this clear mind, you're just, oh my God, how did I not know you can be like this? Like you might not even be aware that you had brain fog before, but it didn't take long for that brain fog to come back. And you can call it a timeline that I was on, a different timeline, because all of these certain foods were coming into my reality that I was giving attention to. And where attention goes, energy flows. So, and then I was in this little bit of a cycle, and it was only for like a week and a bit, but it felt like a lifetime. And I was like, I could not wait to get back into like healthy eating, and I knew the juice fast was going to cleanse me. But I also realized how addictive cooked food is, how addictive is the junk food. Like even if it's classed as vegan, plant-based, it's still highly processed. And I also noticed this overeating, this tendency to overeat, and it was just like and I realized I was emotionally eating. And then it became like there was moments of binge eating as well. And I was like, this is really interesting, because I was fully aware of what I was doing. And I was like, it was like I was observing myself go through this. And it's like, look what I'm doing now. Like my body is going towards these foods, and I'm not even hungry. And it was like I was possessed. I'm not gonna lie. It was like something else was controlling me, and I just did not feel in my power at all. And I'm on day 3 now of my juice fast, and oh my God, it feels so good. Like I feel so much like my normal self, and because I was different, I was like an old version of me started coming back, and it was not nice to be in, because I knew that I was the application truth. I was going against the application of truth in some ways, where I knew that this isn't good for me. And when you become consciously aware that you're acting in a way that isn't good for the soul, you create a lot of suffering. The mind becomes really loud, and then you're in self-sabotage. And this was the cycle I started to notice I was in. But since I've been juicing for these 3 days, it's been really easy. It's not been a challenge at all. And I think because I'd gone so far off track, it felt like I did. In reality, maybe I hadn't, but I felt like I had to go through that. I was in my shadow quite a lot. It's really helped me get into this place of, right, let's get onto this fast. The mind is really clear now. The ideas that I wanted to kind of bring to fruition are now coming back, and I want to make things happen, where before it was like I had no energy, I had no desire to do these things that I wanted to. And so it's just, I think it was just all perfect timing. And I started this 40-day sadhana mantra practice on the 1st of February, and we basically do chanting in the morning at sunrise. And the chant basically means I see the divine in myself and everything. So I'm doing that for 40 days as part of a program I'm on. And I thought, well, that's perfect timing with this fast. So why not just go for the 40 days? So that's what I'm going to do, 40 days. And if anybody wants to join me, please do. Like, obviously, if you're going from a standard, diet of, meat and dairy and processed food and junk, then maybe just reach out to me and I can support how you can do this in the best, safe way, with more ease and grace, instead of just diving in. I mean, you can do that, but obviously if you've got health conditions, always consult with a professional or your doctor as well. But even if you want to do a minimum of 72 hours, then that's going to be a massive improvement as well, and just help reset the gut. But I'm going to do a 5-day water fast as well in the middle of that, from the 21st of February, I feel. So I'm really excited to just share this journey with you all and just report back on what I'm feeling. So at the moment, I'm feeling really good, like compared to where I was, where the brain fog was there. I felt low in energy. I had no desire to connect with people. I was in my head. I wasn't in my heart. I just did not feel good. I didn't feel like my normal self. Now I'm starting to feel like more energized. I'm still going to the gym. I'm still going to be doing weights. And I just feel lighter in my body. So I just know there's going to be more benefits, and there will be some detox, and I know that's going to come. So when you do go in this fasting journey, what can you expect? So you can expect like maybe a little bit of headaches, because you're going to be getting rid of candida. So you might feel a little bit of like headaches. You might be feeling cold as well, because that's a normal part of the candida die-off symptoms, especially between day 2 and 7. If you've never done a fast before, you'll start to notice these symptoms. You might feel quite emotional as well, just a bit fatigued, a bit exhausted. And you might get interrupted sleep. Personally, my sleep's been amazing, but for the first couple of days, first 3 days, you may get that. And it's very quick. I mean, I can reel off probably more benefits than I can with the detox or the side effects. But there's always going to be side effects the first time you do any kind of fast. But if you've done it a few times, then it gets easier and easier. I mean, you're for me, like, you are going to go through, the thing is that the mind's going to get louder at first, because the parasites within the microbiome, within the gut, are getting starved basically. So they're going to get louder. They're going to start pulling you towards distractions of wanting to eat certain foods. But, keep at it, keep disciplined. And that detachment of food comes very quickly, and you start to really realise how much space is used by the thoughts of of just thinking about food and the thoughts of food and what you're going to have for dinner and all of these things. And we have 70,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of those thoughts are negative, and about 85 to 90 are repetitive thoughts. So you end up creating a lot of space when you are fasting because you're not thinking about food. And honestly, you'll be surprised how quickly you can detach. And because my body's going to be resting and the digestive system's going to be resting, it means I'm conserving a lot more energy. So your life force isn't going to be depleted as quickly as it would, like after a meal, you feel tired. So you have like more sustained energy throughout the day. Yeah, towards the evening, you'll start to feel a bit more tired, but that'll be natural tiredness and you'll be ready for bed at a reasonable time. You won't be staying up eating snacks So for me, fasting is just an amazing experience for my mind, body and soul. And if anybody wants support with that, please do reach out. I mean, I am a holistic practitioner and I support people going through Purify programs and resetting the microbiome. So if that's something you're interested in as well, I partner with a company called Synergy. He's focused on nutrition as well. So yeah, sorry, I just got a phone call then. But yeah, I partner with a company called Synergy, and they focus on nutrition, health and wellness. So if you are interested in any of their products, which are absolutely fantastic, please reach out and I can link everything below. But yeah, I hope you found this video useful, and I will keep you updated on my fasting journey. Have a blessed day.